Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very first edition of The Money Man. Now, I'm going to explain very briefly what The Money Man is, and then explain how this idea came into being. So, I actually love to collect world paper money. Now, how did this come about? Well, this is what The Money Man is all about. It's about sharing this passion with you guys, everybody out there. So, as you can probably tell, I am in fact English, but I live in Hong Kong. Now, to give you a little short history lesson, Hong Kong actually used to be part of the British Empire. It was a British colony all the way up until 1997, when the sovereignty of Hong Kong was transferred from the United Kingdom of Great Britain to the People's Republic of China. And Hong Kong exists today as a special administrative region of the People's Republic of China. Now, I know what you're thinking, dude, why are you telling me this? Well, this provides the context around the story that got me involved in collecting world paper money. So bear with me. So one day, about 12 months ago, I'm just walking around Hong Kong, doing a little bit of shopping, and I bought something in a store. And when the lady gave me my change, she gave me a paper note that was completely unrecognizable to me. Now, to elaborate on that further, here is an example of a 10 Hong Kong dollar note that is circulated today. So you can see purple, blue, pink. This is a polymer note. They did produce them in paper, but now they're all polymer, and you can see nothing special. But what I received was this here, a $10 note, but completely different color scheme and design. So at first I thought, she's given me the wrong change, because the $50 notes in Hong Kong now are green in color. So I thought I was on a winner. I thought she'd given me, an extra $40 in change. But it turns out no, disappointed. But actually not, because upon closer examination I could see that this was a vestige of the old colonial era currency used in Hong Kong up until the transfer of sovereignty in 1997. And this is easily identifiable by the old sigil of British colonial Hong Kong found on the front of the note. And it's very hard to see, but just along the bottom here it actually says 1992 when this note was actually printed. So it totally fits in with the time frame. So this led me on a journey to really start researching into old colonial era currency of Hong Kong. And I found that there were many banks producing many different notes, all absolutely stunning. So I decided that I wanted to start collecting them. And I found that there was quite a niche community of collectors with very, very deep pockets collecting examples of colonial era Hong Kong currency. So I managed to get my hands on some examples, and I started to build a collection. Now, this led me to diversify, because after a certain amount of time I reached a limit where either I'd collected all the things that I wanted, or the things that I really, really wanted were just totally out of my price range because they were so expensive and incredibly rare. So I started to diversify and look at other currencies from around the world. And this made me branch out into three distinct areas of collecting. The first one is collecting money from countries that no longer exist, such as Yugoslavia, Biafra, or Rhodesia. Another strand of collecting is collecting contemporary world paper money. That's money that's in circulation today. So I collect money from all sorts of countries, from Sri Lanka to North Korea, to Japan, Taiwan, the United Kingdom, just all sorts of different countries. And I've got a growing collection of contemporary world paper money. And the third one is obviously collecting money of an age over 50, 60 years, which I would consider historical. And I've got some incredible examples to show you in the very near future. So that is just a very, very brief breakdown as to how I became interested in collecting world paper money. I'm hoping that you'll be able to join me on this journey as I expand my collection and share it with you guys too. I'm also going to give you really useful information on why collecting paper money could be useful for you as a potential investment, And I'm also going to explain how you can do this really, really cheaply as well. This is by no means an expensive hobby. It can be, it can get really expensive, and I know that. But it's also something that you can do on a really, really low budget as well, and you can really build quite a formidable collection without spending too much. Nothing that's going to break the bank. So I hope you can join me in future videos. I would love to have you guys back and to watch my content in the future. If you want to find more examples of world paper money that I collect, I routinely post images on my Facebook page. So you can find a link to that Facebook page down in the description. I hope you guys will join me again soon, and thank you so much for watching. This is the Money Man, signing off for now.